Hola and bienvenidos to another Spanish Grammar Bites. Now, there's no avoiding it. All those verb endings make Spanish difficult. Spanish is what we call a highly inflected language, which means that a lot of information is coded into endings like those on the ends of verbs. There are some tricks you can learn to avoid them though, and in this video we'll look at some of the easiest ones. When you look up a verb in a dictionary, you'll get the infinitive form. That's the plain form of the verb with no special ending for person, that's I, you, we, and so on, or tense, that's past, present, future. It's the endings that give the information in Spanish. So when you look speak up in a dictionary, it's hablar, but you need to change that to hablo for I speak, hablé for I spoke, and hablaré for I will speak, for example. The trick to avoiding these is to use expressions that take the infinitive. These expressions can be used as is, and you can just slot the dictionary form on the end of them. That way, you can sound great in Spanish even before you've mastered the full range of endings. The first phrase is a great way to talk about the future without learning the future tense proper. It's just like going to in English, and in Spanish, that's voy a plus the infinitive. For example, voy a ver una película. I'm going to see a film, or I'll see a film. Voy a empezar. I'm going to begin, or I'll begin. Now, using voy a is a bit easier than remembering the future tense of ver and empezar, for example, especially if you're just beginning in Spanish. Now, the next one is a good way to say what you do regularly or habitually. It's suelo plus the infinitive. Now, suelo means I usually do or I'm in the habit of doing something. So, for example, suelo ir al cine. I usually go to the cinema. Suelo dormir tarde. I usually sleep late. Another useful expression is I like doing something, which in Spanish is simply me gusta plus the infinitive. For example, me gusta ir a la playa. I like going to the beach. And me gusta comer pollo. I like eating chicken. The last phrase is a great way to avoid the past tense in Spanish, and it translates as I've just done something. In Spanish, that's acabo de. For example, acabo de llegar. I've just arrived. Or acabo de hablar con él. I've just spoken with him. If you learn these four as set phrases, you'll be able to slot pretty much any verb in after them and sound grammatically correct and be speaking nice colloquial Castilian Spanish at the same time. There aren't really any alternatives to learning endings if you want to truly master the Spanish language, but these tricks will get you communicating well in the meantime.